So I got my ballot in the mail. Okay, let's do this. It's only, oh my God, look at this thing. What is this, 4 pages? Look at these propositions. Look at this. This is long. Right now, voting is slow and overwhelming. Even as someone with a political science degree who follows politics daily, I still struggle with those down ballot races. School board members, judges, country comptrollers, who are these people?
I have no idea what a comptroller does.
And this complexity isn't just annoying, it's breaking democracy. Only about 20% of young people vote in local elections. I don't believe that young people don't vote because we don't care, but because it's just too damn complicated and time-consuming to find out who aligns with our values.
Why vote? It's just a waste of my time.
I'm proposing that by looking at political endorsements from organizations you trust, any voter can vote quickly and with confidence. And while most of the solutions I share come from distant universes in the multiverse, this solution is already cooking up in our little local universe. OpenBallot.app is a recently launched not-for-profit website that makes it easy to vote by aggregating political endorsements. And I was able to attend the launch party and interview one of their co-founders, Daisey Stanton. I'm Professor Braus, and welcome to Solutions from the Multiverse, where you can always find new, unexpected solutions to the world's biggest problems. If you want more videos like these, please show your support by subscribing to the channel and liking, commenting on, and sharing these videos with your friends. The solution is a piece of software that lets you review the political endorsements from organizations you trust. Those endorsements are a rich source of good information about races and candidates. Instead of researching every single candidate in every single race, you can look up the endorsements you trust and then follow them to vote. Think of voting like trying to pick a movie to watch. If you are like me, you don't know every movie that has come out, and it takes a lot of time to watch every trailer or know every director or actor. So what I do is I rely on finding lists of recommended movies and their ratings. Maybe I look at Rotten Tomatoes, Metacritic, IMDb, or I find movie blogs or podcasts that publish lists of their own favorite movies. Now imagine there was one website that combined all those movie recommendations into one place. That's essentially what OpenBallot.app does for political endorsement. For each and every race, I can see what my local Sierra Club chapter or local newspaper endorses and why. Political endorsements from trusted sources make it easier to vote, but they are currently scattered across the entire internet on hundreds of websites buried in hard-coded HTML. Want to know who environmental groups endorse? You have to visit each organization's website individually. Want to follow your favorite political commentators' recommendations? Good luck. What we need is one website that brings all these endorsements together and organizes them based on the races and issues on each person's local ballot.
My name is Daisey Stanton, and I am one of 6-ish people who are working on Open Ballot. And this idea was born just from a group of us who are passionate about democracy in this country and wanted a way for voters to come together and vote easily and quickly with all the information that they might want to vote.
And how did you come up with the idea?
Well, for many years, we have been making ad hoc versions of this kind of tool, spreadsheets where we write down each endorser and how they suggest voting on different propositions. Voter guides exist on different websites and different platforms, and you need to get together with your friends, and you need to crowdsource, and everybody pours a lot of time into voting. And it's valuable time because we all care a lot about voting well. And we wanted to allow other people to skip that step and go directly to the software. If you want to go to one place and see all endorsements there in a way that you can trust, that we have verified in a nonpartisan way by humans, this is definitely the place to go.
So here's how it works. You go to OpenBallot.app once it's live in your area. You follow organizations and people whose values you trust. When an election comes up, you log in and open your voting plan. For each race, you can see your trusted endorsements and decide who you will vote for. Now grab your mail-in ballot or head to the polls, open up your Open Ballot voting plan, and mark your ballot to match. You could vote confidently in 10 minutes, knowing your choices align with your values. No more random guessing, no more skipping races you don't understand. Someone might point out that this system is not perfect. There will probably be some disagreement between the endorsements that you trust. At that point, you have to decide between different endorsements. Maybe in a local election you care more about one issue like housing or homelessness, so you go with endorsements from a local homelessness advocacy group. But in a national race, you care more about taxes or trade, and so you go with an economic policy group's endorsement. In open ballot, endorsements also have a brief explanation for why they endorse this or that candidate or position, so you can, in the moment, make an informed decision. This isn't just about convenience, it's about fixing democracy. How many people don't go and vote because it is just too complicated and slow, or because they lack confidence about who they are voting for in major elections and all the way down the ballot? And how do special interest groups and political parties use this complexity to advance their own interests over the will of the American people? I have a hunch that if more people voted accurately and with confidence, the majority of Americans could come together and solve big problems like healthcare, housing, climate change, and education. But right now, one thing preventing our common values to translate into policy is voting being too time-consuming and complicated. By using endorsements to make voting faster and voters more confident, maybe we could have our values better reflected in down-ballot races, make politicians more accountable to voters, increase youth voter turnout, and give power back to citizens instead of special interests.
We got man the battle stations for November 4th because if they all come out, we are screwed.
Now here's the exciting part. OpenBallot.app is a nonpartisan, not-for-profit organization built by a team of folks dedicated to improving democracy. Sometimes it feels like democracy is slipping away or being actively challenged. It is exciting to find something like this that, at least at this point, seems like it will help fortify and improve democracy in the US and potentially around the world. So here's what you can do. If you live in San Francisco, you can use OpenBallot.app today for this upcoming election. If you want to get more involved with Open Ballot, you can contact the organizers via the Contact Us page on the website. You can also share this video, comment below with organizations whose endorsements you want to see and follow, and subscribe for updates on this solution as it develops. There's no right way to vote. It's about voting in alignment with your values, and that becomes possible when we have the right tools to make informed decisions quickly and confidently. By using political endorsements and tools like OpenBallot.app, we could transform voting from a stressful headache into a clear and profound expression of our identity and values. And by making voters more confident, maybe we could increase voter participation and transform American politics from the bottom up. This is Professor Braus, and until next time, remember that the solutions to our problems are out there in the multiverse.